Castrol, Colgate, HUL. Why must sellers are not invest any money to this company?
A Castrol, a Unilever, a Colgate Palmolive, a lot of people in our country get a little carried away when they see high ROC by itself. So, for example, you take these are all companies with very high ROCs, anywhere between 70 to 110% ROC, far higher, ironically, than a Pidilite, right? Yet these companies, compounding engines, HUL, you take a Castrol, right? Take Colgate Palmolive, function at say half the speed of Pidilite's compounding engine. Someone like a Pidilite, an Asian Paints, the compounding engine fires at around 20-25%. That's the sort of money you end up making on these companies if you stay invested on for long periods of time. But a Castrol, a Unilever, a Colgate Palmolive, their compounding engines don't function even at 10%, right? Why don't the compounding engines of these three high ROC companies function at high speed? Because the reinvestments of surplus capital is actually quite low. So there are high ROC companies, and these are great franchises. I mean, Unilever, Castrol, Colgate, Palmolive, outstanding franchises, very high ROC, but they're reinvesting barely a quarter to 20% of capital employed. Sometimes not even that. They're giving out very hefty dividends. So dividends will be, anywhere between 2/3 to 80% of capital, 2/3 to 80% of free cash flow for these firms. Great if you like dividends, but your compounding engine is not moving very fast because your reinvestment is relatively low, right? So the hard part is not just high ROC. It's a high ROC combined with high reinvestment of the surplus capital. To do the two together is basically to become a Virat Kohli of the investment world. Virat Kohli is scoring at an average of 52, 53 in one-day cricket at a strike rate of 90, 92. Right? That's hard. To score at a good average is doable. To have a high strike rate is doable. To have a high strike rate and a high average, that is the domain of the legends. And what Virat Kohli does in cricket, the Pidilites and the Asian Paints do in the corporate world, very hard to do. Most class companies, most really high-class franchises tend to be a little bit like Castrol and Colgate, where they've done one thing really well, Castrol lubricants, Colgate toothpaste. They have a complete hammerlock on that sector, lubricants and toothpaste respectively. As a result, their ROC is very high, but they're not able to figure out how to redeploy that surplus capital to grow the franchise at a good clip. And as a result, shareholder returns are solid. 10%, 11, 12%, nothing to sneeze at, but it's not a 20% compounder.